When can you get this toxic metal out of the baby food? Don't know. One of these days, sometime. Better late than never. Are you a parent? Even if you're not, you might be wondering why there are dangerous levels of arsenic and lead in baby food. It is interesting, isn't it? Because I sometimes think, as a parent, why have any arsenic and lead in baby food, let alone too much? Nonetheless, that's the problem we're dealing with. There's arsenic in baby food now.
The report says many baby foods have dangerous levels of toxic heavy metals, including arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury.
Chloe, you want more?
Something Connecticut mom Carrie Kerner never thought her one-year-old daughter Chloe might be eating.
Very naive to think that there won't be any lead or mercury in your baby food. An investigation by the US Congress found that commercial baby foods sold under the brands Gerber, Beech-Nut, Earth's Best Organic and Happy Baby. Look, if you're going to call your baby food Earth's Best Organic, let alone Happy Baby, could you at least put a bit less arsenic and lead in there? No, we at Happy Baby pride ourselves in the high level of arsenic we put in there. That's our proudest tradition. Happy Baby are tainted with up to 91 times more inorganic arsenic and 117 times more lead. So is there a bit in the baby food making process where it's like, right, come on, just a bit of arsenic now? Oh no, one too many times. Oh no, it's 91 too many times the amount of arsenic. It continues with their legacy of mad pollutants, 69 times more cadmium than the Food and Drug Administration's maximum allowable levels in bottled water. And now the FDA, they're no friends of reason, are they? The FDA, as we know, are sort of, it seems to me at least, up for a little bit of bias and a little bit of lobbying. So even their levels, look, we'll let you get away with a little bit of arsenic, all right? But just don't take the piss. No, we won't. Woohoo! Of the four, only Happy Baby's parent company, Nurture, routinely tested its products for mercury, which it found.
Investigators said internal documents from 4 U.S. baby food manufacturers showed toxic metals in baby foods at levels higher than other products.
I mean, just look at them when they line up with their logos. Happy Baby, Beech-Nut, Earth's Best, Gerber, Mercury, Poison, Broken Glass. Why are these things in baby food at all?
When compared to government limits for bottled water, the results were up to 91 times the arsenic level, up to 177 times the lead level, and up to 69 times the cadmium level.
You know when you hear, don't you see, you hear sometimes like conspiracy theories about like chemtrails or whatever and people putting stuff in the water, and like me, I'm an open-minded person and I don't trust authority. Have you picked that up? But like, I do like to make sure that there's, before I say anything on the internet, I like to make sure there's some evidence in it. But when we discover that there's arsenic and mercury in baby food, it does make me think, well, why? Why have arsenic in baby food? What the hell are you up to at Gerber?
UCSF professor Tracy Woodruff.
A baby who's eating this food can be exposed to multiples of these contaminants.
The majority of companies told us they're committed to safety.
We are committed to safety, though. Does that commitment to safety extend to not putting arsenic in your food? Well, we're not that committed to safety. I mean, within reason. We're not going to take it to ridiculous extremes, like not putting poison into a baby food. There's safety, and then there's neurosis. And I think when you're fretting and worrying about every single poison that might be in a baby food, 3 other companies, Walmart, which sells baby food for its brand, Parent's Choice, Campbell, which manages the Plum Organic line. They're literally taking the piss, aren't they? And Sprout Organic Food refused to cooperate with the investigation. The House Subcommittee on Economic and Consumer Policy, which released its findings in February, 4 months ago, said it was greatly concerned that those companies' lack of cooperation might be obscuring the presence of even higher levels of toxic heavy metals in their baby food products than their competitors' products. So even this is just the beginning. When something actually seems like a joke, like arsenic in baby food, which actually is a joke, this joke by Bill Hicks.
I bet you sleep like fucking babies at night, don't you? What'd you do tonight, honey? Oh, we made arsenic childhood food now. Good night.
It makes you wonder, what's going on in reality? Doesn't it open the door in your mind to the potential that there is stuff going on that's sort of almost unfathomably bad? It does me. It makes me think, bloody hell. I mean, you can't even just, with trust, buy a bit of Plum Organic baby food. That's not even in the threshold of my levels of respect. And I'm a pretty sort of like, I don't trust no one, I don't trust the government, I don't trust big business. Like, that's, I operate from there. But It's too exhausting to incorporate. Oh, careful, there might be arsenic in the baby food. Oh, don't turn on the television. A boxing glove might come out on a spring and smack me in the mouth. I mean, it's like cartoonish levels of evil, for God's sake.
Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy says voluntary efforts aren't enough.
We need the FDA to step into the breach and do what I think the American people believe it is its job to do, which is to make sure that the food that their babies consume is safe.
Raja Krishnamurthy, chairman of the subcommittee that released the report, said there's no timeline and there's no clear commitment to removing toxic heavy metals from baby food. When can you get this toxic metal out of the baby food? Don't know, one of these days, sometime. Better late than never. Have a clear timeline on it. Are you at least clearly committed? No, might be. Probably could, might do it, don't know. What kind of sort of laconic poisoning lunatics are running the baby food show nowadays? Frankly, continued Raja Krishnamurthy, I'm concerned about their tone. Their tone? You do realise these heavy metals could kill babies? Suppose so, could do, couldn't they? Who cares though? Well, at least it'll shut them up. I don't see a sense of urgency. And they aren't understanding the level of outrage among parents. Bit of chemistry now. Arsenic is a carcinogen and it can impair neurodevelopment in children even at low levels. So it's almost like there is some sort of unfathomable conspiracy to rear a generation of bloody bovine idiot kids that will just do as they're told. Arsenic is also associated with lung disease, heart attacks, kidney failure. Similarly, lead is known to alter brain development in children, reducing the attention span and intelligence and increasing the likelihood of antisocial behaviour. Cadmium is linked to kidney and gastrointestinal diseases, DNA impairment, cancer, osteoporosis and immune system deficiencies. Yeah, but you're not looking at the upside. 1 in every billion kids could grow up to be arsenic man or carcinogen girl. Shoo, 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 shoo. Maybe.
The FDA says it's working on it, but acknowledges there's more work to be done.
Yeah, we could do some more work. We could have no poison in baby food.
Anna Werner, CBS News, Berkeley, California.
So there you are, a story that introduces you to the galling, unfathomable, almost comedic lunacy going on in the world of food production, in this case baby food, and in this case, even though I'm saying this, I feel like I'm in a dream, having arsenic in it. So, be careful, be a discerning consumer, do your own research because it's a crazy world out there. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do, press like, subscribe to it, turn on the notifications, sign up to my mailing list. Hey, you can get my podcast off of Apple now. It's on Luminary, Under the Skin, and the meditation one, Above the Noise. God knows you're going to need to arm yourself with some kind of education. Sign up to my mailing list as well. Did I say that already? I'm a bit delirious because I've been eating quite a lot of baby food, to tell you the truth. I'm not feeling at all well.